Hello everyone, my name is Mechwarrior and welcome to Mechwarrior Online. So, why I'm back with this godforsaken game? Because of the new patch, which came just today. That intro could have been better. Yeah, so there was a new patch, which kind of moved the time, not scale, but the oh god, now I'm blacking out on the words. Basically it advanced the time, right, that's the right way to say it. From something like through 3050 to 3052 or something. I'm not I'm really bad at this. So I don't remember the years. But in anyways, that means in the Mechwarrior universe that there are new weapons and new toys, new mechs, stuff. Because there's a basic timeline for stuff that is supposedly happened already in the Battletech universe, I suppose. And there's different mechs for different years, so for example, most of the oldest mechs like Atlas and, well, I guess Centurion, I'm not 100% sure on that. But the mechs which started with the game, like Catapult and stuff like that, they were the oldest mechs. And the developers have constantly updated the mechs, made the newer mechs available, and then came the clan mechs, because they were a more recent thing in the history. And you know, then there was a new batch of clan mechs and stuff like that. And now there's a, I think this is maybe the first time when there was a big item upgrade, which means new weapons, like light PPC, heavy PPC, extra range med lasers for inner spare. Some of this stuff was kind of available for the clans, I believe. And stuff like a medium range missile launchers, the MRM. These would do insane damage, or they do, but their accuracy is kind of poor, or that is what I've heard. I have yet to test them in MVO because well, the patch was recent and this is the next morning after that patch. Rocket launchers are a singly shot rocket launcher, which is very, very, very interesting. Basically, you just shoot it and that's that. I don't know if anyone actually uses this. There are so weird weapon. It's a single shot. That's it's definitely interesting. Obviously, they weigh less and take less space for the damage, because they are single shot. But once you fire them, that's it. You need to equip a lot of them or some other weapons. But they're damn cheap. You can fit them on small mechs. And when you need that burst 35 damage, you got it once in a game. So that's a really nasty. I don't think I've seen one in game yet. I haven't played that much, only something like 5 matches. And yeah, the new weapons seem to have the sound effects from the upcoming Mechwarrior 5 games. At least they look or sound very similar than in the trailer for the Mechwarrior 5. So to me they sound a little bit, how do I say it, a little bit off, in the sense that when you compare them to the old sounds, they have a kind of different feel to them. So I don't know if they will update the old sounds at some point, or if they will just leave them. They're still very cool. I don't mind the sounds itself. They are just so different that it's it feels like they are not from the game. So there are tons of new stuff like targeting computers for IS, which I doubt ever will be used. But hey, they're there. The new light engines, again for IS. Or Inner Spare, which is the kind of the two factions, Clan and Inner Spare. So clans are supposed to have a better technology on average, I think. Basically, this is the same engine that all the clan mechs have equipped by default. Or the function behind it is pretty much the same. I think they're still called XL engines. But the light engines are similar for inner spare. And for those who don't understand any of these, the engine is in the middle torso of the mech. The standard engine, you need to destroy the middle center torso to destroy the engine, which means that the mech dies. When the engine dies, the mech dies. Always. And on axle engines, like in this mech, the engine takes actually slots in the side torsos as well. So if any of these side torsos or the center torso is dead, the mech is dead. And the light engine, which is the completely new for inner spare, it takes space still on both of the torsos and center torso. But if you lose one of the side torsos, it's fine. That doesn't actually destroy the engine. So you can lose half of the mech without dying, which is completely new. Then you have new armors like light ferro-fibros. These basically give you more hit points, reduce the weight, so you can fit more guns, because there's a max weight to every mech. And yeah, reducing the weight is good, always good. You always go for the weight reduction. But these actually take up so much armor slots, which is different than weight. There are basically two limitations to the items, weight and amount of slots they take. So it's kind of trade-off. You trade slots to some additional weight. And for example, I couldn't take full ferro-fibros on this mech, because all the slots will be, or as the error says here, there's one or more slot violations. It means that I have too much items. It probably gets fixed if I move ammo. No? Oh yeah, okay. So now it's just saying that I don't have ammo because I took all of it out. But I could use this mech without ammo, of course. So obviously in this case, the light ferro-fibros armor makes more sense, which is the new item. It takes half of the slots and gives you half of the HP percentage, and gives less weight reduction, so it's not that good, but it's still better than the standard armor, which is the point. So if you have all those extra slots, why not use them for the light ferro-fibros? Okay, I guess that's I kind of went from 0 to 100 there, full of mech nerdy. I just love the mech world, Mechwarrior world, or Battletech world, whatever you call it. Ever since from the 90s when I played the first time Mechwarrior 2, I've been so much into them. So yeah, one different armor new is the stealth armor, which you can fit into a mech with ECM. And that basically means that as long as it's not disrupted, you cannot be locked by anything. But there's a few ways to disrupt the stealth armor, so it's not a foolproof method either. And when you are using the stealth, it's a toggle between stealth and non-stealth mode. You don't actually dissipate any heat with the heat sinks, so you can easily kill yourself when in stealth. That's one of the things to keep your eyes on. But yeah, it's like a Christmas really. I haven't played that much Mechwarrior Online lately. I kept something like 6 months complete break from the game, and now I've been a couple days kind of playing it. So it feels very good to have all the new toys. The inventory is what I own, but there are so many new things. Unfortunately, I already used all my C-bills to buy stuff, so I can't really do anything too cool with that. Oh, another new thing which came a couple patches ago is the new skill tree. So the old skills have been completely removed they refunded all the skill points and stuff like that, and now you have a tree of something like 239. I think they just changed it a little bit in this patch. But you have 239 different skills to choose from, and you can only choose 91 to be active at one time, so you cannot get everything. Basically, this is the weapon tree or firepower, I suppose. So there are a few nodes which are unique for certain type of weapons. For example, these are missile skills. Then there's some Gauss skills, LBX, which is the shotgun skills, and then stuff like that. And the new rotation AC, which is a very, very cool weapon. It's basically your standard minigun, so you need to speed it up or spin it up before you can shoot, so there's a slight delay, activation delay. And it can jam when you shoot a little bit too much, so it's an interesting weapon, for sure. Basically, this is a laser mech, so I've chosen all the laser duration. Laser duration things. There are stuff like speed, boost. Yeah, so there has been some complaining about this new system, and I'm actually one of the, or I did actually complain a bit about it. Now that I've used it for a week or so, I think it's fine, but I still think it's a bit ridiculous. There are so many different things with it. For example, if you wanna, let's say I should only change to UAC build, I would need to first well, right, okay, so this is a good example. I've unlocked this range 3 earlier because I accidentally picked it up for some whatever reason. So now if I want to re-equip it, I need to pay for that with the experience. Which is mech experience which you get from each match, depending how well you do and stuff like that. So okay, the 400 is not that much. For I have a 23,000 on this mech, so sure, why not? I can easily pick it. Then I need to unlock these locked skills with the skill points, I believe they are called, SPs. And historic is basically refunded from earlier. And general is also, you got a general SP from basically refunding from the previous skill tree thing. But if you don't have those, you need to actually transfer the experience to SP, like what's this, 7,000 experience, and above that I get 20 skill points. But that costs me almost 1 million C-bills. 1 million is not that much, but I think the cheapest mech, the Commando, is something like 1.5 million when you buy it. So you can easily buy even a medium-sized mechs when you get all the 91 skill points you need. And so my point here is that it's quite expensive. It doesn't look expensive when you unlock just 1 or 2 skill points, but when you really start to look at it, it's quite expensive. I would have loved this to be a free system where you can just freely switch the tree without paying this experience cost each time you wanna kinda change your build. So if I want to change this, unequip this, that's free, but re-equipping this costs me. So there's only so much tweak you wanna be doing if you want to kinda save your XP or SP or whatever. I think that's not the best system. Although I suppose they made this for the late game guys who have, like me, at this makes so much XP that it doesn't really matter. The 400 it's a meaningless number on this mech for me. But when you buy a brand new mech without any XP or SP, it's very different looking. I think I just bought up my first Battlemaster Yeah. So I don't have any SP for this mech. I don't have any XP for this mech. So I don't get any of these bonuses unless I use one of the generic things I have over the years accumulated. I'm not sure if that was the right word, if you're wondering about the pause. But yeah, gained over the years. Because I've been playing this game pretty much from the beta at some level. I tend to play a month or two and then just forget it for a year or two and then go back. Because it's one of those games which it's free to play, but to really have fun you kinda have to pay to play. Because all the cool stuff is behind money basically. Like the new mechs, which also came with this badge. There are a couple new mechs. I won't have them because I didn't buy them with real money. I won't have them for 3 months. 3 to 6 months, I believe. So yeah, I got to see when everyone else plays with the new toys. That being said, they are always not better, but I think this time they are actually pretty good. So yeah, it's like poor people are watching rich people having fun. Basically. Yeah, I don't have any skills, and this actually makes the mech pretty bad. When you buy a new mech and you don't have any skills unlocked, it's just pretty much terrible. You don't have armor bonuses, something you're missing like maybe 10% with this mech. 10 to 15% armor, so you're basically weaker than everyone else who have leveled it to max. You are slower because you're missing kinetic speeds or the speed tweaks, which give you something like 5%. Or is it 7.5? There's 6 nodes, so yeah, it's actually 7.5, I think. 7.5% of the speed of other similar mechs. Or they could also pick different skills, who knows. Stuff like torso yaw or kinetic boost, which means that basically you will move or you will accelerate slower, you will turn slower, your torso will twist slower, and you won't handle heat that well because you don't have cool run or heat containment. Your mech is slow to start up if you shut down due to overheating. And there's so many little things that you will be missing. Like the sensors, your targeting speed is lower. You cannot avoid being targeted that easily. Like with the max radar deprivation skill. And of course you have a less range on weapons. They take longer to act, or the cooldown for the weapons is longer. And the heat is of course bigger. The damage isn't directly affected by this tree. There isn't any +1 damage node or anything like that. But the duration is kinda... Duration and cooldown are the things that determine your firing speed. So DPS is very much different if you have skilled all of it. So I feel like for the new mechs, the new system is actually worse. But for the old mechs, it's fine. Or those you have skilled to maximum. So I don't know. The main thing I don't like about it is the cost. You have to pay C-bills, which is the money, and the experience with the new skill points. When in the old skill points you just use the experience. So yeah. But this time you don't actually have to own 3 mechs to get all of the skill builds. Because in the old system you had to have 3 different variants leveled to max. So you could purchase the experience or the Grandmaster level experience for other mechs. It was a bad system also, so I'm not sad that it's gone. But I'm a little bit sad that this new system didn't make things easier for the new guys, it actually made it, I feel like it made it worse. Maybe. That's a questionable thing. You don't have to buy 3 mechs now to be, skill or level up 1 mech to max. But now you have to pay to level up the first mech. Because when you paid for the 3 mechs, you at least got the 3 mechs which you paid for. Basically, I think that was more value to money than buying skill points with the money. Okay, enough of all that. Let's go have a nice round with some nice mechs. Of course, since I used all my C builds, I don't actually have that many new cool builds going on. This is kinda new in a way that it's has the long range medium lasers and the new streak SMM4s for Inner Spare. Clan has had these for years, but Inner Spare mechs not. So it's kinda new, but it's kinda old weapons. Basically, it just added more missiles to streak SRM 2. I have a stealth armor on this Pirate Bane, but it's basically the only new thing on it. This guy has one of the new ACs, the Ultra AC-10. Yeah, sure, let's go play with it. Ultra AC-10 is a new weapon. I think the best one was Ultra AC-5 before this patch. It's not quite twice as good. so. The Ultra AC is basically an autocannon or AC-10, but it can fire faster, but there's a random chance that it will jam each time you fire it. So it's a trade-off. You get if you get lucky, you will get so much more out of it, but if you don't get lucky, it's going to be jammed half of the match and you can't do damn thing about it. So. Of course the searching times are, as always, quite long at this time. There are still only something like 1000 concurrent players at any hour. Well, some hours a little less, I suppose, but per day is the average 1000, I think. I think I checked that out. So on average, there's 1000 active players playing the game at one time. But obviously, this I'm recording this early Europe time, so it's the US folks, which is my main players of this game, seem to come from United States. So that region is pretty much sleeping right now. I like Caustic Volley. It's a nice map, but here you can basically vote what map you want and what game mode out of the random choices. So I didn't win, but Frozen City is, I suppose, fine. And the game mode is going to be Domination, which is kind of maybe one of the simplest game modes in the game. You just have to go into the circle in the middle, and the team who is in the circle without the other team blocking it for 1 minute will win. So basically everyone will huddle in the center, and the team who kills other team usually ends up winning. But sometimes if people run away from the middle, you can get the kind of King of the Hill capture win, I suppose. So my mech is actually a loyalty bonus mech from last year. So this is very old mech. You see some of the new mechs here. I think this is a Mad Cat 2, MC2. I'm fairly certain it was Mad Cat 2. And the Uziel or something is another new mech, which came in this patch, and these guys have bought them with real money, and kudos for them. I want. Well, I've bought one mech pack over the years, so it's not like I'm completely immune to the advertisement. The They run a long campaign for those mechs. But, oh. You probably heard my alarm going off there. Or calendar, I suppose. Yeah. Basically a new mech pack just since they released one, the new mech pack was just announced a couple of days ago, so
reactor online.
I could once again go and buy a 20
Sensors
bucks
online.
for the mechs.
Weapons online. All systems
But I'm not gonna do
nominal.
that because
Fleet command.
it's a free-to-play game.
Capture the target area and engage any hostiles.
It would be cool. I always said that this would be the best game ever if I was rich. Unfortunately, I'm not that rich, so I've never had any complaints about the game side. So it's really fun, but the pay-to-win aspect is kind of annoying sometimes. It's not that much pay-to-win than you would think, though. I don't think. Mechwarrior. That's an old mech. Just trying to see. These are all old mechs. There's one of the UZLs.
Target acquired.
Okay, we got a assault mech coming from the Atlas.
New target acquired.
Huh. So the mech I'm in is basically a heavy mech, so it's a 70-ton mech, so it's on the upper end for sure, but not the heaviest one. So I'm quite fast, but I don't pack that much punch either. And can't really take that much hits. A little bit lag there, that's fine. Completely whiffed that shot. His center core is open. But I'm taking way too much heat.
Target destroyed.
Somebody else got the kill there, but I'm fine with
New
that.
target acquired.
So yeah, that Ultra AC-10 has a kind of weird noise. It's kind of hard to hit at long range as well.
Target spotted.
Somebody has a police siren. I think I probably hit my
New
own guy
target
there.
acquired.
Target spotted.
Oh, jeez. We are definitely
New
taking
target
some heat.
acquired.
And now my weapon is jammed, so I cannot use the Ultra AC. Oh, he died. Okay, well. This is a bad spot to be in. I don't know
Target
why
acquired.
I went here.
New target
Use the
acquired.
Atlas. So
Heat
that's a
level critical.
100 ton mech, so
Heat level critical.
it's a big boy. And we are overheating, which is not a good thing. In a cold mech like this, it shouldn't happen really.
Heat level critical.
God damn.
Overrun.
And we shoot down because of the overheat.
Torso critical.
And I'm gonna die because of it. God.
Warning, incoming missile. Right arm
Jesus.
critical damage. Right arm destroyed. Right torso critical damage. Heat sink destroyed.
Somehow I'm still alive.
Target acquired. Ultra autocannon.
Oh, well, not for long. Yeah, since I lost my armor, that guy had, as you can hear, machine guns, so he will do insane damage to me. Basically, I was dead at that point.
Acquired.
That was a terrible spot to go into. This guy has the new heavy machine guns.
Target destroyed.
Finally, he got lucky.
Acquired.
That guy should go down very fast, as you can see.
New target acquired.
So yeah, these are the target mechs pictures. The outer shell is kind of the armor, and when that is gone, you are open to critical hits with machine gun. Basically, this guy is just machine gunning anyway, even though they are not open. Although the machine guns do a lot of damage.
Critical damage.
I don't think he can kill either one of those. Yeah. This guy have the new rotary AC5s. This is nice build. Look at him destroy that supernova or whatever. Is this supernova? It is, okay. There's actually nothing he can pretty much do that supernova. But one of his weapons are jammed, two of them are not. So basically they overheated and he kept firing and they jammed. He's going to die soon. And shoot down due to heat limit exceeding. Those were the last guys, so. Some of the new weapons we got to see them. This potato king trap. Back to tier 5.
To all surface troops, enemy forces are moments from
Ah, we did only 312 damage. It's okay. I would say it's okay. We didn't actually get any kills, did we? No. Yeah, we got only 7 assists, so. Yeah. But we picked a terrible spot to be in the beginning because everyone was, or on the each side there were enemies, so we couldn't really leave the place either. So we were just screwed. That sometimes happens with the domination because everyone is going to go to the center. If you go there too earlier and pick a bad spot, you will be there forever. Which, on the other hand, one of the new cool things about the mod as well. So yeah, if you wonder why this looks so trippy, these are the loyalty price mech skins for last year. I have another one, the blackjack as well. Basically last year was the year when I bought the mech package for the Cyclops. Which is a assault mech, the huge mech. So by buying that I actually got the Cataphract loyalty price as well. Let's actually go with the Oxide is actually one of my latest mechs. I just bought it with MC because I think I got the MC from that mech pack, but I haven't played the game, so they were just lying on my account, so I decided to buy Oxide. Which is a hero model Jenner, of course, for those who know Mech World, but I don't have a new build for that, so let's actually go with Barrett's Brain and the stealth armor. There's a lot of action in the game right now because of the new patch. Again, as I said for mech players, that's like a Christmas when you get all the new toys. So right now I would expect that there will be a lot more than 1,000 players on average online this day. But yeah, I don't know what the real point of this. I guess this is an update to the free-to-play series of the I did earlier. I still love the game. I can. What else can I say? It has mechs. It's cool. I can hardly wait for the single-player game, the Mechwarrior 5, which is coming next year, probably. There's no exact launch day, and it might get delayed, who knows. But it's made by the same company, and the trailers for that looked a lot better. They obviously use different engine and stuff like that, but it's gonna be interesting. One of the fun things is that when there's a limited amount of players, you kind of get to know some of the players. The player pool is very, very small, so I probably played against all of these guys at least once already.
Reactor.
I have to say that I
online.
didn't actually recognize.
Sensors
It's a strange
online.
thing, but I didn't
Weapons
recognize anyone, so
online.
maybe there are
All systems.
some returning old players after the patch.
This is command. Eliminate all enemies, no matter the cost.
So this is the lightest mech in the game, and also the fastest mech. And also, I love it. I just love it.
I think they're just fine. They just need to cut down on the explosions they cause. They blind people.
I don't know what they're talking about. I missed the chat. I think they were talking about rotary autocannons, which seem a little bit OP right now. Unfortunately, I only have the old weapons in this mech, but I have the stealth armor, which is a new thing. Which I think is pretty much useless anyway. Already some missiles are going.
Target acquired.
This is actually the game mode where only kills matter. So the team who kills more at the end of the day is the winner, or at the end of the match. You can use the heat vision on this map. I'm gonna see if I can find somebody who made a mistake. Usually the players go, our team goes this side and the enemy.
No joy, no joy. Where are they at?
Enemy goes the other side. Somebody killed himself already due to overheat, I assume.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
There's just so much going on.
Learn boat E3.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
I'm gonna provide some easy encore to these
You can
guys.
see him on my side. You guys will come over here.
Target acquired. New target
Come on,
acquired.
ramp. Left, come up direct.
That's a new mech, I believe, Kogar. Yeah, I'm way too much into the oven.
Target spotted.
Yeah, I think the heat vision is better at this map, when you have a short range mech like this. Doesn't look as good, but
New target
Kinda like
acquired.
okay, let's activate the stealth armor. Maybe they won't kill me.
Target acquired.
Nova on the side.
Hooray!
Drop the UAV.
So when you activate the stealth armor, you don't dissipate heat, so when you take a few shots, you need to kind of deactivate it to get rid of the heat.
New target acquired. Warning incoming missile.
Jesus, and now he can actually lock me and alarm the shit out of me. Because I don't have the stealth armor enabled. So let's go. Stealth armor activated once again.
25% of the
New
enemies are
target
eliminated.
acquired.
Oh crap, there's a lot of them.
Warning incoming missile.
This was a mistake. They actually have an ECM jammer, so they can lock me just fine. Honestly, I think this stealth armor is pretty much useless. We can deactivate it
New
now.
target acquired.
They cannot shoot missiles to me when they cannot lock me, so that's
Loner in
pretty much
E6.
only defense.
Target spotted.
Kinda want this kill,
Target
but
destroyed.
we don't
New
get it.
target acquired.
Got his back.
Target destroyed.
Shame.
New target acquired.
Somebody else got that kill as well. I'm once again activating the stealth armor.
Spotted.
Because I'm gonna try to sneak behind them. Yeah, this guy has a ECM jammer on, so... I guess he activated that after I tried to kill him first time. Looks like our team is winning. 8 kills to 2, so... This is actually a longer road than what I thought it would be. Wow. Okay, so here are the enemies.
We're experiencing some losses. Don't get sloppy out there. We've almost got them all. Clean up the survivors.
That's so funny. At least you can do stuff like that with the stealth armor. Come on, give me your back.
Target destroyed.
Well, they just died.
No more hostiles.
We didn't accomplish that much, really. But destruction is destruction, and I think I did fair bit of damage. 205, yeah, that's a lot of damage. Well, we stayed alive.
Ultra AC2 for the win.
And it was a disappointing round, really. Those guys had a lot of armor. Usually when you shoot somebody at the back, you can kill them maybe in 3 to 4 shots. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. Or maybe I was just missing. Could be. As you can see, I'm tier 3 pilot. This is exactly average. There's pilot skill ratings from tier 1 to tier 5. And both tier 1 and tier 5 are... I think they were 5% of the population. And then it goes up, and the middle tier, the tier 3, is the largest part of the player base. So tier 5 is the worst players, and tier 1 is the best players, according to this rating anyway. Let's do one more. I haven't played this that much, so why not? Maybe the new Asarm World Blackjack. Yeah, it's kinda unfortunate that its name is BJ. Because you're gonna draw a different or draw a different not a conclusion, but something from that name. Sure, we haven't been on the desert. But instead we go to Grimplexus. This is one of those maps people usually vote. Because this is a very simple simple map. There isn't much to it. Usually the more or hot maps are less popular because in hot maps you get more heat, and when you get too much heat you either die or shut down, depending if you have overridden the heat or not. So people tend to dislike the hot maps. And this is minus 22 Celsius, so it's fairly cold. Not the coldest by far, but cold enough. You also see a lot more lasers on these type of matches, because people can really laser vomit, as they call it. Oh, the waiting times. I'm just checking out the names. There are some familiar names there. And yeah, people are already forming their opinion about the new weapons.
Reactor online. Sensors online.
Some of the new Gauss
Weapons
weapons are
online.
quite insane.
All systems nominal.
Fleet command coming in.
And this mech is completely
Area and engage any hostiles.
new weapons. They sound a little bit different. Well, the SRMs are the same, but the new lasers are from the new game, so you can hear this type of laser in the Mechwarrior 5 trailer. I don't know. I don't actually think that these experimental builds of mine are that good. I don't think the Streak SRM 4s like I have on this mech are that great, to be honest. So I don't recommend you using these builds if you're watching and interested in the game. I do recommend you to play the game though.
We got no light, seriously.
Yep.
Hostiles have already started to make a dent. Be sure to stop them. Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Not the new mechs usual. Don't quite have the range. These weapons are good for 414 meters, so that's actually the maximum range they do full damage, and then there's the damage follow, of course. I think the maximum range is 800 meters. You can put any damage on anyone. It's probably a little bit less because I can just now hurt these guys and they are 700 meters away.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Okay, this archer should be dead.
Sorry.
Or not. Oh, crap.
Come on, team, help us.
Acquired. Incoming missile. Right torso.
Guys, help the guys.
Ah, sometimes you just run in and die. To be fair, I have expected
Join
my
in, they're
teammates,
about to get death rolled.
but I don't know what really
Hurry up.
happened.
Well done.
I guess we just got overrun, as you can see there. All the enemies here. And the rest of the team probably just backed off.
Critical damage.
But I was a little bit over eager there as well. I wanted to
New target acquired.
get a kill. I mean,
New target acquired.
I kind of forgot that the archer is actually very, very big mech, so it can take a beating.
New target acquired. Left torso critical damage. Pulse laser destroyed. Left torso destroyed. Left arm destroyed. Right leg critical
And it could be that the archer actually had streaks, streak missiles just like us.
Everybody push up. They're pushing you out of the circle.
We are
Our
halfway
team
to
seems to be
They're just gonna win.
just overrun.
At least try.
Target artillery strike online. Right
Just a
torso
little bit,
critical damage.
Oh, he had those medium ranged 40 missiles. Those do
Torso destroyed.
a lot of damage in the close range.
Destroyed. Medium pulse laser destroyed.
Enemy forces are moments from victory.
I should have just run away, but you know, I was trying to help the one of our own guy who was getting raped here, so
They've taken down
I
Beta.
turned around to stop and help him, and
The hostiles are taking control of the
I
target.
think we both died anyway. Oh well, bad matches this time. I need to practice more. 92 damage. This is one of those 70 experience games which you wouldn't put in the YouTube, but what the hell? Just to show you that sometimes you just die. Slight mistake and you die. being over eager to get a kill is usually a good way to get killed instead. But yeah, not much else is happening right now in the world. The new toys, it will take a few days when you kinda start to see the new meta, or you know, the optimized builds for new weapons, new mechs, new stuff. So right now it's the fun times when everyone is experimenting with all the strange fits. I'm not sure if I like this streak SRM build on this mech, but the reason why I'm doing this is that this loyalty mech actually get a IS Strike SRM cooldown bonus. Quirk, I suppose, is the name of those bonuses in this game. So that's why I kind of wanna stay true to the bonus and use Strike SRM missiles, but they are not that great. Although I suppose with the new streaks it might be fine. There are also Streak SRM 6. Previously there were only Streak SRM 2s on inner spur mechs. So they added both 4 and 6, so it probably will take some experimenting though. Find the correct build. This MMR-40s, that other guy had does 40 damage, and when you shoot from the close range, you will pretty much do the 40 damage to the enemy. So 40 damage is a lot in this game. As you can see, I have a 39 armor on front, or the side torsos. And 40 damage to this right torso means that I will actually have -1 armor, so I will take from one shot from that launcher. I will take some, I guess, hull damage, structure damage, whatever you call that. So that's a lot, but the thing with this is that they are not that accurate. So just like in that moment, I think both of my left and right torsos were open, so I lost armor basically on the whole body, and the next shot just then killed me. So they are not accurate, but from the close range they will still do devastating damage, and that's why he was so close. I should have actually thought about that in game, because that archer was very, very close to our front lines. It was because he was looking for a kill, just like me. Except that these weapons do only 8 damage per launcher, so I actually had less damage than one of his launchers. I believe those were MR40s, they could have been 30s as well, but it's still 30 damage. It's nice that the gun number usually means damage amount. So you can quickly see that alarm 20s do 20 damage, and Streak SRM 4s do actually 8 damage, which is a little more than the number. So it's not always accurate. And then there are the rocket launchers. In missile launchers it actually means the amount of missiles they shoot, I believe. Yeah. It just happens to be that usually they are exactly the same with the damage. Some of these new PPCs are kinda interesting. The heavy PPC. Very short range, but a lot of damage. And a lot of heat. Oh, the Gauss. Well, you cannot fit Gauss in this. Anyway. But I think that's enough rambling. I was trying to make this a little more structured video, but let's be honest, I just went balls in and was a little bit too excited, just blurted everything out, but hopefully you still enjoyed it. I might do some other Mechwarrior online videos, but maybe a couple games, maybe not. We'll see, but I hope to see you guys around the channel, so see you guys in other videos. Bye.